Oh, my screw ups.
Get the desktop. That John Deere though, that's been
Hey,
with us
y'all,
the
we
whole time, I
live,
think.
but it's kind of bad right at the moment. We're trying to get set up, but we're having some issues with some new mods that were recently downloaded.
Yeah, MDC, that would be awesome. There are 3 different David Brown mods out there right now. One of them's clearly marked as a beta pack. The other 2 are conversions from FS17, and none of them are really great. They're the beta pack. I understand, right? It's in beta. It's not finished. But the other 2, the people who put them out, they claim they're finished, but really all they are is really bad hack jobs of other mods. And yeah, they're just not great. Oh, oops, not career, multiplayer. Sorry guys, I need to do something to where you guys can't see our multiplayer server info here for a second.
I still don't understand why YouTube sends me an email to let me know I'm live. Like, I don't know.
Right? So create a game. Select my save. Okay, so
Gotta turn that down because this isn't work the other way.
easy development controls. And then next one, DVS 6U. Oh. Ooh. I might have done a stupid.
That would be.
I might have added the GVS 6U after
Well. Okay.
after the list.
The Agromet Opalenica.
Real Mets. That one should have been one of the ones from the list. So, go to your in-game mod hub, and you should be able to download both of those on the in-game mod hub. That's where I got them from.
Okay, because I'm not paying attention to what it was. You're gonna have to tell me. One was Agromet, right?
Yep.
Search.
The forage wagon.
Okay, that didn't work. Spell it for me.
What's that?
Is that the? Let's see. Because I'm getting no content available. That I'm doing the search.
Okay.
So.
Yep. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had already run downstairs to grab a pop out of the fridge because I, have these memorized. So try the GVS space 6U. You could probably find it if you just search for GVS.
No content.
Really? Okay. Let's do this the other way. Let me just pull them up on the... and everybody's watching me do this too because I currently have my browser displayed. So, official mod hub. And Agromet. There's that one. Hey, Taz. We have a disaster tonight. That's what we have here. So, par for the course, right? There's the GVS 6U. So I will send you the links to both of these. Hopefully no TLX. Why hopefully no TLX? What kind of disaster is that my dumb self forgot to include 2 of the mods that I added in links for my other players. And Maddie is not feeling good this evening, so she's not joining us. That's the disasters in a nutshell.
Scanning for viruses. Download complete. And just 2 here.
Well, those were the only 2 you told me, so.
Yeah, so far. Yep. Well, if those were the only 2 you added after you sent those 6, then everything else should work, right?
They're the only 2 I remember adding.
Well, I guess we're going to find out soon enough, right?
Right. So let me back out of here.
Yep, those 2 definitely wasn't in the folder.
And we'll go in here.
All right, people.
And I need to unselect the easy development controls because that's not going to work for you. Oh, yeah, Taz, I'm not going to be that guy. So, for context, Bumpkin, Taz had said, hopefully no TLX. And I asked him why. And he says, why no TLX? Because I can see it on basically every stream. I don't know why.
And it took a 15-minute
it.
video to explain it. What kind of mod takes a 15-minute video to explain? Please.
And so he says, I don't know why everyone are obsessed with it. I know 82's mods are good, but still. And I agree with that sentiment. We don't all just jump right all over it instantly. You know, there are going to be guys who do that. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the laid-back, chill guy who jokes around, having fun, and plays what he likes to play, regardless of what's new hotness, you know? So, there you go, Taz. That's why it's not on here.
Okay, it's still saying I'm missing something. Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Now, what else did you mess up?
Well, and that's exactly it, too. What did I mess up? Because
John Deere 750A.
John Deere 750A. Yeah, that sounds familiar. It sounds like I forgot to give you guys most of the ones from the Mod Hub. That's what that sounds like.
Please don't let there be no... I'm looking to make sure there's no more red.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's it. John Deere 758. I think if you get me that John Deere 750A, I will be
Already
able to
in your chat.
play this game.
Already in your chat.
Quit. Okay, guys, we're making progress slowly but surely. That's
And
not
I
much.
apologize for the disaster. It was entirely my fault, even though I denied it at first. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I want to do. Yep, I do want to do that. Yep, I don't want to do that, but I'll do it anyway. Let's close that.
Okay. Showing what machinery? As. Also, MDC. Yeah, Bumpkin and I are both huge fans of Sid Modding's John Deere tractors. They are freaking amazing. And one of the things that we like about them, we're Americans. We play on a lot of American maps.
We like orange triangles.
Exactly. He does the American warning triangles and other American styling to the tractor so that we're not using European-looking tractors that we have the same tractor just with different details here in the States.
Yep.
And there's no mod available for us. And so that's one reason why we both really like him. And I don't know about Bumpkin because we haven't talked about custom modding, but I also really like his stuff.
Yeah, I like his too.
Good quality mods there.
I've got both the 9 series from custom modding, the tracks and the wheels version. So.
Yep. The kit that I'm sitting in right now, or the overall kit on the whole island, has.
I hope Maddie tuned in for some of this train wreck.
Yeah, normally she's the one that makes it a train wreck.
I hope y'all like my black screen back there.
Yes, I love this 4020. Nice tractor. Overall, yeah, I can do that. So MDC says, I prefer American tractors because they have better details to them, especially the row crop tires.
Yeah.
All right,
That is
so
true.
Taz, we have a John Deere 830, an ancient McCormick Deering W9, the John Deere 4020 that I'm currently driving, an Oliver 1855, which, oh my goodness, if I had the $4,200 to buy it, there's one available in my area for sale right now, and they're not willing to come down any further on the price. They started at $6,000. They've got it down to $4,200, and it's worth it because it's a running, driving, fully operational tractor.
I can
And I
start
love
the
the
game.
Oliver 1855. Woohoo!
So
I'm glad you can get in.
after the 4 mods you did not tell anyone about,
3.
plus the one you didn't remove.
Hush you. We have the ancient Oliver. I don't know why it says Hercules here. I don't know the correct model number for this tractor. Maybe Hercules is part of it. We've got this tractor here. Our wonderful old Chevy grain truck. We've got the old... Whoops, hang on. We got to wait for Bumpkin to finish joining here.
It's got to synchronize.
Yep. Oh, come on. Don't be a slow synchronization tonight.
Why
There
wouldn't
we
it
go.
be?
Oh, yeah, I know. Everything else has gone wrong. Okay, and we've got the other old Chevy, this one being the log truck.
Okay, y'all, I'm here. Let's play.
We've got
Goodness.
the Ford F800 grain truck. We've got the... Oh, crud. I can't remember the proper name for this. It says Rostelmash here, but it's some other name. It's on the official mod hub, though. This one also says Rostelmash, but it's called the Don on FS19.net.
During
We've got...
Cold War Russia, you know what Rostamash meant?
No.
It's Russian for Russian junk.
Oh, that's funny.
They
that's right, Taz. That's the Neva. Neva SK5 or something like that. So, yeah, Taz, the story behind this, if you haven't read my challenge repo yet, which is in the link for the video, or in the description, there's a link for that. This is an island that was abandoned. We are, shipwreck survivors. We've washed up here, and we're trying to survive with what's present on the island. The people who originally lived here bought whatever they could get from whomever they could get it from. So it's a mix of Soviet, Polish, U.S., German. It's a random mix of equipment from around the world, and most of it's older. So we've got this awesome 2-piece combine here. It joins together and looks like a single. It's a cotton harvester, basically, is what it is. We've got the I don't know why they call it a homemade trailer on Mod Hub, because it's a homemade truck, not a trailer. And we've got some old Soviet trailers here. Headers for our combines.
All right, guys, y'all look at this. Tell me somebody was not inspired by the Beverly Hillbillies. All it needs is a rocking chair.
Yup.
I don't need your rocking chair.
So we've got the old used harvester, Grimmett harvester pack, with potato, onion, carrot headers. The pack didn't include a sugar beet header, so we have the newer FT300 header for the sugar beets. We've got a couple different plows, some cultivators. I really like this Alice Chalmers. It does have a bug. In fact, it still has one small bug. It says 6.5 meters down here. It's a 12-meter bug. No need to explain Soviet machinery to Taz. You're awesome, Taz. Maddie fixed our copy of this cultivator so that the detected width for AI helpers is correctly set to 12. We forgot to correct the store info width to be 12 also, but oops. Interestingly, this says 6 meters and it's 12 also, so somebody who modded this forgot. So we've got a couple seeders, a couple planters, various sprayers and fertilizer spreaders, a chain harrow, a really tiny weeder, a little mower.
Where are you?
Some other grass equipment. What's that?
Where are you?
I'm over by a field.
I figured as much. It's like 8 o'clock. Are we going to advance the day before we start anything, or what?
Yeah, we probably will. So we've got the GVS 6U, both versions, Tedder, and no, there's nothing crazy big at all. It's mostly small machinery. We've got this tiny loading wagon, a baler, the bale fork, you know.
Y'all asked me.
Oh yeah, my old tractor.
So if anybody in my chat want to know what we got vehicles. We got a truck, another truck. We got a tractor. That's about what I know, and some of it's pretty much junk. Yep. Believe me, when you get in it, you'll know it's junk.
Intentionally so.
And then sometimes they forget to tell you to switch to key bindings. Intentionally so.
You see a caterpillar. What caterpillar? Let me get back to our cabin here so that we can go to bed for the evening. And you can tell me what caterpillar you're talking about.
Is the Oliver one of the new ones? I don't remember it.
Yep, we've got a couple of Olivers. The 1855 and the big 2588 or something like that.
That's 2255.
2255, that's right. Maybe that's what MDC's talking about, because that's got a Caterpillar diesel in it.
There he comes.
Some chickens. Yes. So the 2255 has a Caterpillar 38208 repower in it.
All right, so y'all all just see the chickens walking over this thing, right? Wow.
Yeah, they don't care. All right, let's hit the sack and.
I had a cow standing on water yesterday. All you gotta do is go to sleep, and I'll accept it. So.
Oh, but hold on, I gotta leave I forgot to do my calculations. It's 10 o'clock at night now. Mm-hmm. Or no, 8 o'clock. Jeez, 8 o'clock, and we want to go till 7 o'clock in the morning, so we need to sleep for 11 hours. I really need to install that other mod.
Right? I figured you would have and didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yes, I need to accept. I need to pay attention.
Why US maps on FS tend to be with crazy big fields? Because they are crazy big fields in real life. Depending on where you're at.
Oh, I
Where
love.
Bumpkin
Yeah.
lives, they're tiny.
Yes.
They're like European farms.
Yeah. In North
But where I
Carolina.
live, where I live, you might have a field that's 2 miles by 2 miles.
There's. I've seen farmland in Missouri that is pretty much the same square miles as New York City. So.
Yep, Montana also.
So plenty of.
Yep. And there's some really big fields here in Michigan. I don't know exactly how big, but pretty doggone big.
But you gotta have big fields to get some of that big equipment I love so much in them. Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right, what am I doing?
Well, the topping isn't finished, but if you want to grab the root crop harvester, you'll probably want to get in the big Oliver, the 2255 there.
All right.
To hook onto that and bring that over to the field.
And that would be which one? I'm sorry. Is that the one Maddie was using?
Oh,
I'm just running all over these poor little chickens.
Well, Taz, if you want to make a small map, I can give you a really good spot here in Michigan to make one from. If you want to make a map based on a real place. It's up by where my mother lives. There's small plots of land and smaller farms up there. So hang on a second there, Bumpkin, because I've forgotten what the field number is. It is field 14.
Am I picking up the green Grimmy here? Is it the same one that we used for the other day?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Get my key. I don't know if I can drive this tractor. Or what's going on?
Well, you might have to do the control spacebar thing.
I just fixed that, so.
Well, MDC, I'm sure if you've checked out my channel thoroughly enough, you can tell I also have a preference for New Zealand maps. Especially those created by your fellow New Zealander Kaz64.
You're a fanboy. You are a fan.
I am a little bit of a fanboy. He makes some awesome maps.
You like his bridges? You saw the bridges he made yesterday, right?
Yeah, I saw them before they hit ModHub because I saw them on Facebook. I'm a member of his Facebook group.
What field am I bringing this to?
14.
Run over the chickens. That's all right. We got to kill them somehow. Did I? Okay.
Well, everyone, my dog says hi. Isn't that right, Sir Alexander? You're telling everybody hi.
This thing handles about as boxy as it looks.
That harvester, you mean? Or the tractor?
The tractor.
I'd say for a tractor with duals on it, it actually handles pretty doggone good. Yeah, Kaz has made some amazing maps, hasn't he, MDC? I'm really enjoying my Hawke's Bay play. I hope it comes through in my videos, that I really love that map. But
Brandy, I don't know what you're talking about. I work great under pressure.
Yeah, we only burned almost an hour trying to get you in here.
Yeah.
All because I'm a forgetful dork sometimes.
Yeah. We're all forgetful. Notice I didn't say
I
dork.
have not tried that one yet, MDC.
Man, I cannot.
I have very limited hours for this sort of thing. That's why the struggles tonight happened, because I didn't have time to get on early and make sure we were good. Bumpkin was around. I wasn't.
We're the fly by the seat of our pants kind of people. I swear, y'all, they got this game rigged for people that use controllers because they're biased against controllers.
You know, it's so funny that you say that, because in all the videos that I see of them, they're all using controllers. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, because controllers are just sometimes just... I don't know. I wouldn't mind a wheel, but it's not in the budget right now.
Yeah, we won't talk about the budget and the wheel, because I just dropped a lot of money on a new wheel. Even though this one's not even that old, it's only a couple months old.
So
but I'll pass this one on to my girlfriend.
and y'all are about to see some messed up looking harvesting. I'm telling you, I can't drive a straight line for nothing.
Just looking at the hours on your tractor, and oh my god, all my tractor on my farm are nowhere near that many hours. Yeah.
680,289.9 hours.
And the one that I'm in that he's looking at is 465,901.6 hours. And did I just make a stupid turn? I did. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. I'll just drive right through the grass here.
I've already driven through the grass and hit trees and everything else. So.
So MDC and anybody else watching who cares, the hours are artificially high on these tractors, obviously.
So Maddie left some sugar beets in this.
Oh, did she?
Didn't notice until I started almost harvest, and I've got 132 liters of sugar beets I need to unload.
Well, I will be there shortly, and we can put them in the trailer. I'm just getting back to the farm right now with the tractor, and I will jump straight into the Ford grain truck and head my little crazy butt over there. I wonder if I'll be able to, do not watch all the early access FS22 videos. I want to experience it for myself. Yeah, I feel the same, Taz. I don't want to get somebody else's take on it. Good evening, Southern Lady. How are you tonight? Ooh, I like this Ford F800 grain truck. She got the acceleration, man. It just took like a quarter of the time to get back that it took to get to take the tractor back to the farm. Alright. I would prefer to put them in the trailer, so I'm going to pull up past you and then ask you to pull your spout up to the trailer.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead. Oh, I see we're in the ramming game already tonight.
Hey, I unloaded
132 liters?
Yep. I unloaded the sugar beets, didn't I? Right.
I'm going to do a naughty thing and just go sell them at the nearest sale point just to get rid of them.
We've already said we've already got 100. I think it's full. We couldn't keep them anyway.
Right. Sucks that you don't have any U.S. pickup trucks here. You mean in real life, MDC? yeah, Southern Lady, we're doing pretty good tonight, other than the start of the stream being a complete and utter disaster of my making. You can go back and watch the recorded video to see all about that.
Metal thought it would be a good idea to download mods and not tell anybody.
Hey. Accurate. Ooh, we got a whole $14 that might have paid for the diesel to drive over here.
So wonder he ain't making us make our own diesel out of water or something on this map.
Well, I mean, we could... Diesel engines will run off of a lot of things that aren't actually diesel. It's possible, maybe, that we could refine coconut oil in some way to make some kind of compatible fuel. But I'm not crazy.
I think if you got a Zadell Zocket mod, you don't need nothing but water or something like that.
You know, MDC, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry for you, because there's nothing like climbing aboard, and I say climbing aboard because it feels like you're climbing aboard a big ship or something when you're stepping into one of these giant Chevy 3500s or Dodge 3500s, you know, or Ford F450s, or, you know, bigger trucks like that. It's quite a step up, especially if whoever owns it is one of these crazy morons that pulls the side steps off.
Oh my goodness, I weigh about 140 pounds and I'm 5'8". Could you see me driving the F450?
Oh yeah, I can see you driving it with a ladder to get in.
Need a ladder and a booster seat. What are you talking about? I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Oh. Alright,
Ooh.
so I'm going to shut this truck down. Actually, I'm going to move it just a little bit so it's a little less awkward for you to get up next to it.
That's fine.
I'm going to shut it down and leave it here for you to fill it up while I go on foot back to the farm to grab the next job.
And y'all get to watch me harvest carrots. The 3 that is in here.
Which is a terrifying sight. And don't worry, we're not going to do carrots the whole stream. We will switch it up and leave part of the carrot field for later, because that's hours of work right there by itself.
But y'all going to enjoy watching me food bar it a little.
Yeah, Taz, I'm sorry, but, you know, we start at 7 p.m. our time.
It's pretty late where he's at, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3 hours left for tonight. Well, we will be done streaming before 3 hours is up. I can promise you that. I have to work in the morning myself.
Y'all be sure around you. Oh my! I can't even speak. Be sure you guys are around for the 9 o'clock hour.
Yes. So, in almost exactly 1 hour, he has a special announcement to share with everybody. So, stick around. It'll be worth it. I really, trust me, it will be worth it. I love knowing what it is.
Yeah, it should be worth it. I think it's worth it. I think everybody will get a kick out of it.
Well, I locked myself in. I'm gonna have to go through the grass and trees behind the shed here. I didn't think that one through very well.
I am the world's worst about parking stuff right in front of stuff that I'm going to need next.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I just went in backwards. And I'd already detached from my tool and didn't care to fix it.
Y'all watching?
Well, MDC, you'll have to watch and find out, won't you?
Y'all watching me do this field, and I mean, why you suck? I do suck. I don't have guidance steering or GPS or whatever you want to call it now. That when I do my fields, that's a must-have.
I don't have that problem. All right.
I've never been able to color a
is...
straight line. Why you think I could plow one?
Yeah. Okay, so... That is not here. How much you want to bet I left it over by the field?
What are you looking for?
Did I leave it over here somewhere? I don't see it.
Brandy, are you still watching?
No, we don't have anything branded Caterpillar, MDC.
What link option?
We have a... that tractor right there is not Caterpillar. It's something...
it's a Russian...
Something European.
Oh, the tractor, I figured it was something Russian, or something Cold War Russian. Let me get that straight. Cold War Russian. There's a totally difference in
I think it's actually Ukrainian, but I'm not 100% sure.
Anything USSR is pretty much junk. And they'll tell you that. I'm just sitting here driving the field and I'm full. I'm collecting nothing. But more dirt on the tractor. Talking. That's me.
I'm going to shut my tractor off because I have no idea where I left the other topper at. Am I just blind? Oh, I am just a moron. It's right over there.
Oh, I know you're a moron. Yeah. Where'd you leave the topper?
I can bring that back up for you there, MDC, but I guarantee you we have nothing that is Caterpillar.
So I'm stuck on a tree.
Good job, sir. Good job.
Maddie's not here tonight, so somebody had to do it.
No Caterpillar tractors.
Wow, I'm really stuck on the tree. At least I didn't drive up the tree this time.
This one says Caterpillar here in the menu, but it's the Oliver.
This tractor's about to get super strength off this tree.
It's modified with the 10.4 liter Caterpillar 8-cylinder 3408.
Y'all didn't see that.
I believe it's the 3408B.
But I'm no longer stuck on the tree.
Well, that's wonderful news. I'm grabbing the potato topper now.
And I actually pulled it to where it's also unloading my carrots. See, sometimes it pays to get stuck on a tree. Brandy, you're going to have to resend me that text. I'm not sure what link it's not sending you, but okay.
No worries, MDC. I understand why the confusion was there. And here's that crazy cotton harvester we can actually jump in this and split it apart and drive away with the tractor piece.
And I'm stuck again.
See there? However, you can't hitch anything to it because it's set up only to attach to this thing.
Hold on, people.
So there's no point. If you can't use it as a regular tractor, there's no point in ever taking it off. MDC, we're not adding anything else to this map because it's a challenge where we're not allowed to buy anything. The stuff that I added recently were all replacements for things that didn't work correctly. Because this is kind of a beta test of this challenge. Really, Taz? I didn't know that. I will have to check that out. So, Bumpkin's in the next field over, harvesting those carrots. And I started topping these potatoes the other day before I decided we wanted to do the carrot field first because it was smaller. Yeah. I would not have done this challenge, MDC, without at least one John Deere. And this one's a good one. Bumpkin, just let me know when that truck gets full, if it gets full before we decide to move on to another job so as not to bore our people. Bumpkin, yeah, he's got his own YouTube channel. His video should be linked in the description for this one, his stream.
I'm sorry, I'm back. What was that?
MDC was asking if you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm streaming live right now too. It's kind of a three-way thing.
Whoa, there you go, using that again.
A three-way stream, excuse me. But if y'all get your minds out of the gutter, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
So, for those who may not have heard yet, Maddie couldn't join us tonight because she was pardon me, I choked on my words there apparently. She was feeling ill, so
Still on that tree.
Went to rest instead of joining us.
And again, we hope you feel better, Maddie.
Yes, most certainly, because if you're still feeling ill come Sunday, we will miss you for our next little project together, and that would be sad.
That one's going to be interesting.
And for anyone curious about that, we're doing another multiplayer. It'll be recorded, similar to what Farm Sim Guy and Argsy do, but there will be 3 of us. And it's on another map, and no silly challenge restrictions or anything like that. And that's all we're going to tell you right now.
Plus, Metal and I are still doing Riding with the Boys. We got to collaborate on what our next one's going to be.
I was thinking we might look at that map that came out today, if you're interested.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
It will not be, just as long as it's not 2.5 hours.
No. Riding with the Boys is our ride around a map and chat segment. It's sort of like a map tour, only we don't go into some of the hyper detail on like sale points and stuff that other people do. We give impressions of what the map feels like to us.
Every time you get a map tour, you get a flyover. That you get a pretty much a flyover of what the map looks like you said, some sale point stuff. You don't get a first person, third person point of view in most map tours. So ours is a little bit unique as we give you that point of view.
And whether you all watch it or not, we don't really care. We're having fun doing them.
Yeah.
It would be nice, but, you know, we understand. Not everything is appealing to everybody.
Yeah. Which that 2.5 hour video has something to do with my announcement later.
Oh, you're so evil.
So. Could have been worse. It could have been a requirement, but it's not. I'll explain more later. But I think it's funny anyway. Hello, MDC Modding. Thanks for stopping in. And guys, excuse me. I'm looking. I've kind of got a iPad in front of my screen, so I'll look down every minute. And I'm really not trying to miss you guys' stuff. That's why my wife is somewhat in here too, because I'm really bad about ignoring you, but not on purpose. I just don't pay attention like I should.
Yeah, Taz, I agree. You know, it'd be nice if I was monetized, but for me, it's not about that. For me, it's about sharing, having a good time. If I never get monetized, if I never pass 100 subscribers, I don't care. You know, it would be nice. It would be. Anyone who's doing this will, if they're honest, will say that. But if it doesn't happen, it's not going to hurt my feelings either. I have a good full-time real job that I enjoy, and so if I can't have fun playing a video game, what is the point? I don't want it to be a job.
Well, I'm at that age where even if I was monetized, I'm a don't quit your day job kind of person, because 15 minutes of fame is just that, 15 minutes of fame.
Yep, I'm the same way. MDC, yes, I don't have a camera, a physical camera, to put myself on currently. If and when I get a camera, then I have no problems doing a face reveal.
Y'all should count yourself lucky that he don't have a camera.
Hey. If you go out there and look hard enough, there are pictures of me on some of the Discords with my dog. So, 'cause I'm that crazy guy that loves his dog.
I love my doggy too, my basset hound. It's like I'm the stereotypical redneck.
Now, I know that Taz there is in my Discord. MDC, you're there too, correct? And I've already set you as a musician.
Yeah, I think MDC is part of your Discord. That's one thing I don't have is a Discord.
I just want to. I'm 90% certain he's in there. I just want to make sure that I gave him the correct user group, since he's a modder. He should be a metal musician, which is my modder's category. And I have a terrible memory, so I can't remember if I did add him to that or not. Yeah, MDC. Yeah, he is really weird about that. For context for everybody else, MDC made a comment about Daggerwin doing a face reveal, and you couldn't actually see his face. You can, on his Machinery Restorer channel, see his face in one of the videos, but it's from a distance, and you really can't make out good detail on it. He's driving a Massey Ferguson tractor, of course.
I said hello to MDC Brandy, and I thanked him for stopping by. Oh, she's keeping me on top of stuff.
Well, I mean, somebody has
Well,
to.
I'm the most disorganized person in the world. So.
Really? Are you sure about that? I think I gave you some competition tonight, didn't I?
Well, the little thing coming up at 9 o'clock was like a month in the making, with all the fine details only finished today about 3. so yeah.
And let me guess, by her. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. So. But that was
no worries, MDC. I thought you had done it the other day, but that might have been somebody else. My memory really is terrible, guys. It's don't take it as an insult if I get confused. I've had a bad memory for a long time. I dread getting old and it getting worse.
At least it ain't as bad as 51st Dates.
I'm not quite that bad, thankfully.
It's about time for another Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I would actually love to see a part 2 of that. Just because,
I don't know.
It's a fun enough chick flick that I don't mind watching.
That's a decent chick flick, and Rob Schneider and Sean Austin are the funniest in that movie. I've ever seen them in anything.
I've been seeing clips on Facebook of a movie with Rob Schneider in it where he goes to prison. I don't know the name of the movie or anything.
I remember.
And
that
he
movie.
like kicks everybody's butt. And it's like, okay, I need to watch this at some point. Because it looks funny.
I don't know. Every time I think I see something with Rob Schneider, I think of that South Park episode where they're making fun of him. Rob Schneider and Dirty Dirt.
Awesome, MDC. I will set your user group to Metal Musician after the stream here. We've had enough interruptions. I don't want to minimize the game and fix it right now. Although if any of my moderators are secretly watching in the background, feel free to do that for me. Hint, 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 hint.
I think. Yeah.
I know Bumpkin can't because he's playing. So, pardon me. So, there are a couple of other guys with the powers, though. I'm kind of sad Goggle Pop's not on here, or Goggle Pop, however it's supposed to be pronounced, isn't on here tonight. I like it when he joins the chat. Especially when he when he recruits other people to come watch by posting it in other channels and stuff that I'm not allowed to post it in. Places where he can post it in the general chat because he's the admin and can kind of break the rules a little bit.
Yeah, well, sure gonna need some help with people posting for me at the 9 o'clock hour because they got to get the word out. Wherever you can legally
when 9
get the
o'clock
word out.
rolls around, we'll put the game on pause and take a short break to post that around in a few places.
Y'all gonna love it though.
I think they will. Alright, I'm sure you guys are probably tired of seeing me topping potatoes at this point, aren't you?
Brandy, I got one in there, so Brandy's just watching me do carrots, so.
My count says I've only got one, but Taz and MDC are both still chatting every now and then, so the count is wrong.
MDC.
While MDC was chatting earlier, it said 0.
Yeah.
While I was literally chatting back and forth with him, it said 0.
Google's been weird all night for me.
Yeah. All right, how's the load? Oh, we got lots left to go. Lots of room in this truck.
I hate carrots because they done the carrots so dark. It's tough to see them in the ground.
Yeah. Doesn't help that we've got an overcast today. Or
Cloudy, yeah.
We've got an overcast day today.
Yeah, well,
Not today. Oh, jeepers.
Well, that's what you get in a tropical environment. I'm assuming I hadn't looked at all the mods, but I'm assuming it's got like a Hawaii Geo or Polynesia or something like that on it.
Hawaii, yes.
It felt South Pacific.
Well, that's awesome, Taz. I'm glad. My Discord's small enough that you shouldn't have to do that yet. Yeah, MDC, like I was saying, I will fix your group after the stream. So, what else is available to be done? So we can't harvest anything else. Bumpkin's making an absolute hash of that field.
I'm getting that carrots though, right? So you just said harvest the carrots. You didn't say it had to be pretty.
No, you're right. I didn't.
So you get what you get.
We don't have anything else that we can harvest right now. Well, there are weeds everywhere. Wow. Didn't we just take care of weeds a couple episodes ago?
I don't know. Weeds are boring. I hate
I'm
weeds.
actually tempted to turn them off for this series.
I'm with you, man. I turn off weeds all the time. I'm sorry if people don't like that. I can't stand them until they can figure it out. I mean, without seasons, you got an overabundance of them. With seasons, you got too many in patches, and if you're using precision farming with seasons, some of the triggers don't work correctly. So until they can, maybe with FS22 they'll fix it. Cause I'm really looking forward to maybe playing with some rocks in the fields for FS22 and maybe. Of course, we got rocky fields in the other one we're getting ready to do, don't we?
Yes, we do. So fields 7 and 21 could both be planted. Yeah, we could do that. Are you guys interested in seeing some planting action?
If the shear boredom don't kill you.
Well, if you're watching FS, typically you know what to expect from FS.
Exactly, exactly. We're not playing Grand Theft Auto. Although me and Heavy Metal both agree they should add some implements from Grand Theft Auto into this game.
You know what, Bumpkin, I don't think I asked you. Do you have American Truck Simulator?
I do not.
Ooh, if you end up getting that, you and I should do some stuff on that together with the new convoy system that they made that just got released fairly recently.
I might have to look and see if it's free on PlayStation because I have to test it before I buy it. And if it's free on PlayStation, then I can always, turn around and buy it for the PC. That's how I ended up with Farming Simulator. It was free on PlayStation.
Gotcha. All right, before I do anything else, I want to do what Taz was telling me about on this thing. Whoa, why am I in reverse? Because I forgot to put it back and forward, that's why. Yeah, MDC, I love playing ATS. Or at least I used to. I'm sure I mentioned last stream that for the first half of this year, I actually drove truck in real life. So I kind of stopped playing ATS for a while because, it was my job. If I put ATS on the channel, would you guys watch it?
I used to play some of the old. I played some of the old ones before. If you remember, what was it, 18 Wheels of Steel, back in the day.
Yeah, I never played any of those older ones.
I played that one.
So we're gonna run this thing over here to the customize point. And get it customized. Oops. It's got really good brakes. I can appreciate that, Taz. Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Are we are we storing are we storing the carrots, or are we selling them?
Storing them.
Okie dokie.
Oh, Taz, thank you, my man. That is good for us to know.
What's up?
If we ever need to use it. I'm going to leave it configured for the harvester right now because we do have quite a few tractors, and I don't really see us needing to use this one as a regular tractor, but it's good to know that that option is there.
What's the option?
We can, this cotton harvester, the tractor section of it, we can disconnect the rear end, and we can customize the front section into a regular tractor.
Oh, okay.
With a 3-point hit. So, yeah, it's... Hopefully we don't ever need it.
But you never know.
Yeah. Huh, interesting. This one's hours got reset back to 0 because it's only got 0.8 hours on it, and it should have over 100,000. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, all of them should have extremely high, unrealistic hours on them because of how I added them to the game.
What, you mean 5 billion hours at normal?
No, it's really not.
Oh my goodness, I cannot drive.
Well, your wife tells you that.
And I also keep forgetting to...
You know what? I shouldn't have left my other John Deere over in the field. Yes, I use a steering wheel MDC. I currently have the heavy equipment bundle, but I don't like the wheel for basically the same reasons that Farm Sim Guy doesn't. So I picked up a G920, yeah, not 920, G29 earlier this week. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow. It was on a really good sale on Amazon, so I grabbed it up. Oh. Bumpkin must have been driving this tractor last.
Yeah, because you had to hit the control shift, right?
Yep. Thousands of hours, yes, Taz, but not 500,000 hours.
Mm.
It looks like this tractor got reset also. The old John Deere 830, or is this an 820? I forget.
You couldn't have fixed that while you had the easy development tools installed that you didn't tell nobody about.
830. I wonder if it resets them when you customize it. It shouldn't, but it might. So I'm going to keep my side panel from the heavy equipment bundle. And I'm... Dadgummit. I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Really, I am too.
At least I'm not ramming trees.
The frame rate, my frame rate is... Oh my goodness.
Horrendous. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to grab the cedar. I'm going to give the wheel from this bundle to my girlfriend to use for when we play together. And when I have the money for a new side panel, I will buy a new side panel and give her the one that came with the bundle.
And I will continue to use a PlayStation 4 controller until I can't.
Wow, my driving is just horrendous today.
Still better than my driving. For sure. But at least I made it to the silo. See, even in the United States, man, everything is big. Even our silos are huge, are they not, heavy metal?
Oh, man, some of them are just ridiculous. Alright, this is going to be interesting, driving with this extra wide cedar on here. Yeah, Taz, I like it that she plays the game with me, but right now, she plays for maybe 2 hours on Sundays. Because we work offset shift. She has to be to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't start till 9. So, we don't get a whole lot of time together during the week. And on the weekends, she's usually pretty tired because she works lots of overtime. Well, yep, we got the cedar hooked on a tree. I'm going to have to go into third person for this. I just can't see it. And we're going to just drive through the field to get out of this mess. Yeah, it's great when she has time to play it. And I forgot what field I was going to, didn't I? I'm a dork.
Probably.
I started heading back where he was harvesting at. Yeah, MDC, this one was restored. What the? Alright, I don't even want to know what just happened right there. We're just going to pretend that did not happen. Maybe I clipped the tree, maybe I didn't. I don't know.
You up the tree?
Here's our field. No, the thing just went psychotic for a minute. Okay, so fallow and then oil seed.
I'm glad there's nowhere to back here, because I hate backing trailers like this one.
Thanks, MDC. I appreciate that you also did not see me almost crash. Yep. So we're going to put wheat into this field and then go into our rotation plan under B here.
Plan B.
Yep. Oops, I passed it. Alrighty. Here we go.
Oh my goodness. Let me ride through that field of... Jeez. How I did not clip that tree, I will never know. It almost looked like I drove through it.
So I'm not the only one almost crashing?
I think it has to be.
Uh-oh. Well, gentlemen, I shall return in a moment. The dog just come over and sat down next to me very politely and gave me the look. So he needs to go out. I'll be back shortly.
Times, all right. Holy crap. Oh. Hello to the 4 people that it says are in my room. My dogs are making a lot of noise tonight. Hello, MDC modding. Thanks for stopping back in. I guess I'm gonna do some more carrots. That field, no, that's not the right house. I'm field 14. Look at me. Y'all, he got me all confused. Okay. For those of y'all that don't know, Mrs. Brandy in the chat is actually Mrs. Bumpkin, so and she's helping me moderate this stuff. I couldn't do none of it without her because I can't plan a thing. My stuff looks good. There's lag from his too. I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm watching it on YouTube myself, and it's not giving me no information that says the lag is bad. I'm gonna do a speed test real quick because I see it too. Brandy, if anybody's streaming, I need the bandwidth.
Alright.
MDC says he's getting a lot of lag from mine. I'm not sure why, cause mine.
You didn't accidentally reset your settings or anything?
No, I didn't.
Did
No, my settings are good. I didn't touch my settings. But I can see why now, cause of Spectrum's killing my bandwidth.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's get up to 12. If I can get up to 12. There's 12. I'm usually getting 15 or 20. It's kind of making me mad. Brandy, if you're listening, if anybody's streaming, I don't think anybody's streaming anything, but just for the sake of this, stop for just a few more minutes. Cause the Tesla all look good.
Alright.
I was exactly 420 down.
Now that the dog is taken care of, maybe I can get this field finished. I wonder, I've got 17 minutes. I wonder if I can finish this before the big announcement.
I can definitely tell you I'm not going to finish anything. See, there goes my, somebody must have been doing something. There goes my uploads. It's back up to 20 now. When you stream people, it's all about the upload, not the download.
And his darn kids.
Well, and I'm a creature of my own making, cause we everything we have we stream. We don't have cable per se. We have YouTube TV.
Oh, it won't matter anymore. Spectrum has gone to using Apple TVs as cable boxes.
I know. That's one way they're doing it. I can still get a regular cable box from Spectrum, but the reason I have...
You might want to double check that,
yeah,
because I just got my TV service re-enabled, and they would not allow me to have a regular box.
Here I can, cause
I have Spectrum also.
Yeah, we have a Spectrum store, so I've done checked on that, but I don't. I mean, cause they do have their app. But if you've used YouTube TV's DVR and Spectrum's DVR, they're not the same. They're nowhere the same.
Yeah.
Let's just put it, Spectrum suck. But the way YouTube TV does it, if I tell YouTube TV that I like a show, let's say, for example, the Andy Griffith Show. Love that show. But if I say to YouTube TV, I like the Andy Griffith Show, YouTube TV is going to go out and find every channel that the Andy Griffith Show is on, record it, and put it in season order for me, so I can watch it.
Nice.
So I can watch it straight through from season 1 all the way to season 7, season 8. I think it's 7. But
let's check.
Now, Spectrum, on the other hand, and has to records on their cloud DVR by channel number.
Yep.
So
looks like 84 horsepower MDC. Yeah, unfortunately, YouTube TV stopped carrying
NBC
Valley Sports.
Yeah, that is true. And it may stop carrying NBC Universal as of tonight, as of midnight tonight.
Oh, they're having problems with that one too,
Carrier disputes.
Uh-huh. That's what it was with Valley Sports also.
But actually, I think YouTube. I've read it. I've read on both of it. I read it in the paper today, y'all. But I was looking on the internet about it today, and I mean, they're really asking. They're asking really more from YouTube just because of who they are. They're Google, and
Alphabet.
Yeah, well, you know, everybody knows who Google is. They might be like, who's Alphabet? But and a lot of it has to do with them just being Google, and they want to charge them more because they think they have more to pay. Which they probably do, but I get the point. I mean, why should they have to pay more than...
Well, all they're going to do if they pay more is pass that on to us.
Exactly.
And then people will stop watching, and you really don't actually make any more money. It's basic economics.
Yep. But until...
There's a sweet spot on pricing.
Well, listen to what Google TV is actually doing, or Google TV, listen to me, YouTube TV. They're actually saying, hey, yeah, we're going to drop it, but check this out. We're going to give you $10 a month off your subscription price. And which you can use that to subscribe to Peacock for $5 a month. And you can get all the NBC Universal shows on Peacock, including football. So they're going to see how that's going to work, because you're actually getting a $5 credit, but I already subscribed to Peacock anyway because my son is a huge wrestling fan. Well, I'm sorry, I'm in North Carolina. Let me say it right. My son is a huge wrestling fan, and he likes Monday Night Raw. So he's a little bit upset right now, and I don't know what we're going to do about that.
Yeah, MDC, this old John Deere pack from Old Iron Modding is very nice. I have several Old Iron Modding. It's actually Old Iron and a number, I think. I can't look right now because I'm in the game, of course, but I have several of his different old tractor mods because that's what he specialized in. I think they're all third-party conversions. Someone else converted them to FS19 because he wrote them for 17, and I don't know that he's around anymore.
No, Brandy.
And this one has a nice bug. If you look in the lower right corner of my screen, above my speedometer overlay there, on the right-hand side, there's no fuel gauge, which is kind of irritating.
You like pointing that bug out, don't you?
I love to point that bug out. It's the only downside to this tractor. Everything else about it is great.
I was excited just because I found a couple Massies with some orange triangles yesterday. Wish the arms worked, but...
Oh, MDC, that stinks, man. I'm sorry. MDC's computer broke, and he's waiting on a new one, so he can't even play right now.
That sucks.
Easy fix if you know how, Taz. Easy fix if you know how. If you would like to tell me how to fix it, or provide me with a fixed copy, go right ahead, man. I will appreciate you forever, and I'll give you a shout out in my Hawks Bay video for it.
He can fix that. He can also send us a lot of equipment with some orange triangles.
Oh, you and your triangles, man.
You like them just as much as me. Don't even say you don't.
I don't know what you're talking about. You, sir, are correct. I might resemble that remark.
Nope, Brandy, my accent is definitely not fake. You should know that better than anybody.
I will do that, Taz. Actually, if you just go on FS19.net, Taz, and search for Old Iron as your search term, you'll find all of the mods by him, and there's not a whole lot, so it should be pretty easy to find this one, if you want. Otherwise, I can send it to you when we're done tonight. Bumpkin.
What's that?
In response to your comment about the orange triangles, Taz says the Bermuda Triangle.
Is it orange? I don't think so. Is that even?
I don't know.
Is that even a thing anymore? I mean, I hadn't heard like the Bermuda Triangle in like 20 years. Did it like just?
Oh yeah,
stop existing.
It's still a thing, but they since they explained it was science and took all the mystery out of it, people don't care anymore.
That's kind of like well, they've. I guess people don't care. You know, we've got the devil's tramping ground around here, as they call it, but that can be explained with science too. But apparently, it's just a field that is a complete spear, just a great circle. Just looks like where somebody's just walked in a complete circle and just the grass won't grow there, and it's like a perfect spear.
Okay.
Brandy, they're orange on the computer, but they're gray and white on my iPad, so they're not technically orange triangles. She sent me orange triangles in chat, but I got my iPad in front of the screen, so I'm trying not to miss chat, and I won't have to keep looking right. And she says, I sent you orange triangles, and they're gray on the iPad.
MDC, that sounds like you want to shout out in my Hawks Bay videos. He just said, I tell you what, when I get my new PC, I'll build a David Brown tractor for you. You know, that thing I've been begging everybody for.
Well, there you go.
I love the way this old John Deere ticks over. Sounds like an old diesel should.
Oh, we're about 7 minutes away.
Oops.
And I'm going to have to put my controller down and pull up. I'm going to have to read from a piece of paper, y'all. Or read from a screen, one, because I'm not going to remember everything.
Beep.
Brandy, are you ready with those links?
Oh, MDC, we could make that happen too. But the whole idea behind my shout-outs is to honor the people who, a couple groups of people who gave me inspiration to do this, people who gave me advice on doing this, and people who have helped out with getting me going. Those three categories of people. And getting me a David Brown tractor in FS19 so that I can use it on my Hawke's Bay New Zealand series would be a huge help, because I wanted to get one that worked before I ever started that series. I would have started with it as a starting tractor.
Is that like a New Zealand tractor?
Yeah, it's New Zealand, Australia. I don't remember where else they had them.
And it's nothing against if it's I've just not played any maps outside of the United States.
Yep.
But
how is the fill level on the truck?
As in, I've already.
Is it getting pretty full again?
No, the truck is still empty because I've already empty went and took a load once, so it's empty.
Right, we passed each other, so
yeah, it's still empty. I've been sitting here talking half the time plowing a field that's already been plowed. You know.
Yeehaw! This old Chevy sure has some giddy up and go to her. This way. So what MDC said is that he would rather be a guest on one of our streams than get a shout out for making the tractor.
Yeah, we can make that work.
Or maybe he meant regular on the stream. I'm not 100% sure. He didn't really specify.
He want to join a multiplayer, or he want to ride with the boys. I mean, we can make something up. We can make something work, can't we?
Always. I'm flexible.
Well, I didn't ask all
right,
that,
so
but we can make something work.
Boy, I love this old Chevy. If I could own one of these in real life, I would.
All right, y'all.
All right.
I looked at the time. I said, man, I thought it was closer to 9 o'clock, and I was looking at the game time.
Really close, dude.
It's just because it's 8:14, and I wasn't looking at the AM, and I was like, man, I thought it was closer than that to 9. I was looking at the game clock.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness, it's been a long day.
Yeah, I hear you there, brother. I really do.
Had some sad news at work today. One of our field techs died in the field today.
Wow, that's terrible.
It is bad. I mean, and I was the last one to talk to him on the radio. So I'm sitting here thinking, I hope the last thing he ever heard wasn't 10-4. So,
oh man. Oh, yeah, yeah.
kind of sad. You know, he's a good
I'm
guy.
sorry, I laughed.
But,
I laughed because I was cringing, not because.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
I found it funny.
I get it. It took us all by surprise.
Well, I wanted the other people out there to know that, so that they didn't think that I was being a jerk, just because you understand me. What the heck?
She's giving me a countdown. I can't pay attention to what I'm doing. She's giving me a countdown.
Well, don't you just do it now? It's close enough.
It is
if you
close
want to
enough. All right, people.
I'll pause the game.
Here we go. Here's the thing. Let me try to look at the camera for this because I'm actually talking to y'all. Talking to the four that's in my room and anybody that's in his room that's listening. I'm doing a giveaway. So let me pull up the rules here. Nope. I don't think y'all care about my gas bill. I have to find them again.
Are you going to tell them what the giveaway is for?
Yes, let me find my notes. So.
Okay.
Okay, here are my notes. All right. Thank you, Google Docs. So last year, my father passed away, and my father, to me, was my best friend. You guys, he was pretty much the only thing I had. We done everything together. We done a lot of stuff together, and I really miss him. In a way that I can honor him the best way I know how, I thought about doing something to help promote my channel. No, Brandy, you don't need to print it. I'm trying to speak right now, and your texts are really messing me up. Okay, so let's get back to this again. So what I'm doing in honor of my dad and to promote my channel is I'm giving away a copy of Farming Simulator 22, the Collector's Edition for PC. You know, the one with the light and all that good stuff. It's like a $80 value, and nobody's sponsoring it but me. It's coming out of my pocket, which means I have pre-ordered it, and it will be shipped to me. It was coming off my credit card. I'm paying for it. Google, YouTube, anyone, no one else is sponsoring anything. But I have to make this fair to everybody. So in order to enter the giveaway, I have to get my words right, I'm going to need your email. Now, I can't stand to get email myself, but I don't know how many. I'm anticipating a few people subscribing and doing the giveaway. So I've got to make sure this is fair to everybody, and this is as legit as it can be. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to go to kingsumo.com, and that link should be popping up anytime in both of our chats. My wife is getting ready to load it now because it's 9:01 and it should be active. Once you go to
it is.
So once you go to kingsumo.com, you're going to have to do a few things. One, you're going to have to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and when you do that, you're going to get 10 entries into the drawing. After, you're also going to have to like my Facebook page, which is Kountry Bumpkin Gaming on Facebook, and that's going to give you 5 entries into the drawing. You're going to get another 5 entries for liking my Instagram at Kountry Bumpkin. Again, that's at Kountry Bumpkin, and the Kountry Bumpkins are all with a K, so don't spell it phonetically. So there's also a few videos on my channel that you're going to have to watch. It's going to give you 2 entries each. The jumps in the General Lee, exploring Nordic country, and something I done on Oklahoma. I don't even know, but those are going to give you 2 videos each. So far, 2 videos each. Now, those are going to give you 2 entries each. So far we're at 10, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26 entries. So right there, that's going to get you 26 entries. You can actually get a total of 51 entries, because here's the big one. There is a 2.5 hour video on my YouTube channel. 2.5 hours. I promise there'll never be another 2.5 hour video again. That's coming from the bottom of my heart, I promise. But for 25 entries, you guys are going to have to watch that video. Sorry, but it's just got to be done. that's pretty much it. Now, everything else should be, all those links is going to be put in also after the chat. These rules, the rules and the fine print will be posted on Heavy Metal Gaming's Discord, with a link to that will be at the end of this video. I know I'm forgetting something. I'm pretty sure I am. Please like and share and tell everybody you can, because I'd love for everybody to get a chance to enter this drawing. I mean, I'm not giving away a lot, but you know, it's free. You don't have to pay for it, and hopefully I'll have some decent content you guys will like watching, and you'll come back for more. This could be the start of many things. If this giveaway works, there'll definitely be more giveaways in the future. Brandy, you need to chime in and let me know what I forgot, because I'm pretty sure I forgot something.
Well, I can mention one thing you forgot. Basically, it's just specify that it is the United States Collectors Edition.
Yes, I'm sorry. It is the United States Collectors Edition, but I will ship anywhere, and I'm going to pick up the shipping too. But so you guys are not going to cost you anything out of pocket. As long as I can ship to you from the United States, there'll be no problems with you getting this copy. But it will be a United States copy. So that's just because that's what's going to be shipped to me. But the DVD may be region coded. I'm not sure. A lot of times they don't do that anymore, but there still should be a game code in it also.
Yep. And he has a video out about it also.
Yes, the video should have just dropped at 9 o'clock. That if you'll go out there.
I've been cross-posting it while you talk. So it's on a bunch of different Discords. I cannot post it on Morella or Argsy right now because I already posted mine, and I'm still in slow mode cooldown for them.
And I'll go out, and I'll probably go out to Morella's. I'm not, I can't remember if I'm in Argsy's or not, but I'll go out to Morella's in a minute. I don't have permission on Argsy's, so I can't.
Yep.
And it's just simply I haven't asked him for it, guys. I'm not organized, believe me. I'm far from it. Did you go to Heavy Metal's link and post that link also, Brandy? So, and she said it's published, so you should be able to. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to go out and start doing the entries now. But I thought adding that one for 25 entries, I just thought that was hilarious.
You would. Torturing our poor people, though.
Hey, that's 25 entries.
Yes, MDC, there is an FS22 US Collectors Edition. Is it a Massey Ferguson on the cover for ours?
I think it's Case. The pictures.
Yeah, yep, you're right. It's a Case. I knew it was a red tractor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right that it's a Case.
It's a Case.
I have a copy coming from myself, of course. Yeah, it's Polycount Taz there was talking about wondering how fast people are going to hack regular beacons to work like one from the Collector's Edition. And I told him I already plan on reverse engineering the electronics and cloning it onto an Arduino so that people who can't get the Collector's Edition can buy an Arduino, load my code onto it, hook it up to a regular beacon, and have a beacon.
And too, somebody's going to 3D print this thing.
Yeah, well. I'm not going that far because cloning the electronics is a gray area for legality.
Oh, I get you, yeah.
3D printing their design with the Giants logo on it is definitive copyright.
Oh, yes, it is. But somebody's going, I couldn't get that, so I just 3D printed me one because I wanted one too.
Yep. I can't think of anything else that you should add, but
good luck.
Info is out there.
I'll add that. Good luck, guys. So.
I don't see a link in my. Oh, Brandy wouldn't have permission to drop a link in my chat.
Okay.
So, is there a link other than the YouTube video that you want me to drop, or just
that would be fine. That's got the that's got the link in the description.
Done.
So she can't do it. It's got the link in the description.
Done. There you guys go. So yeah. If you've got nothing else, we can get back to the stream.
Sound like fun. All right.
All right.
Any questions? Just put them somewhere on YouTube or
Hi,
something.
Brandy.
Just do that. She said she tried, but yeah, he didn't give you permissions. Yep. It's not your fault.
Yeah, we didn't think about that ahead of time. Whoops.
That's all good.
Back to being disorganized.
He got the other links posted, so that's good enough. And while I'm thinking about it, you can't do. Which did you post? And what should I post? I guess I'll post the giveaway thing in Mary Ellis real quick.
All right, MDC. Have a good night. It was nice having you here. We'll see you on the next one. All right.
Thanks for stopping by. So. Brandy, if you would put that link to my YouTube video in chat, also.
Huh. This tractor has a ticking noise that sounds like a really loud turn signal when it's sitting here at idle.
That's also an annoying noise. Okay.
It goes away when you speed up.
So, has anybody actually clicked that link yet to see if it works? I guess it does. Yeah. Okay, 62 days.
Awesome. And I will not be attempting to get his copy. That kind of defeats the purpose. This is for you guys.
Yeah, I've kind of omitted them. Those, yeah, I kind of omitted Maddie and Heavy Metal. Hadn't told them yet, but.
Well, I wouldn't have tried anyway.
We didn't think you would. But also my family, they're legitly out, stuff like that. So any of my family that's watching, which none of y'all are, I'm sure, but the half my YouTube subscribers that are my family, you guys are out unless you're like distant or something like that. Man, if you're distant, we can work on it. If you live in the same state I live in, that just looks bad. So consider yourself out.
Basically, I would just exclude immediate family.
Yeah, that's
your
what.
Children,
yeah,
your wife,
that's who's excluded.
Your brothers, your sisters.
Children, my wife, my brother, my sister, my cousins, and people like that I don't know. That's fine. But
I think what you're doing is a really amazing way to honor your lost. It's your.
Well, I do appreciate it.
I unfortunately was not close to my father. And he passed, and I didn't even know about it for 2 years because nobody in the family told me. We had a falling out, back in 2001, and he passed in 2018, and I never knew about it. Kind of sad none of my siblings on that side of the family bothered to even tell me.
Yeah. What's that song by, kind of remind, Alive by Pearl Jam? There's actually a synopsis to that song.
I'm going to stop for a second here and read Taz's message. Will be voltage of it. I assume FS Beacon will run on 5 volt. So, Taz...
Arduino question. I miss Arduino.
Yeah, sort of. The beacon for the FS Collectors Edition will definitely be 5 volt because it's 100% USB. So, if you're going to build one using my Arduino, there are going to be 2 different options, basically. You can get a 12 volt standard beacon that you can hook to your vehicle to a 12 volt battery, right? And use that. But then you have to power it externally, and all the Arduino will do is control the on and off. Now, using a relay. If you want to go the other option, that would be to convert an LED beacon, and it would have to be an LED beacon, over to the proper setup to be powered from 5 volts, and then you can power it from the USB cable and have the Arduino turn it on and off. I'll include schematics, but if you're not technical enough to do that, then I'm afraid you'll have to go with the first solution of a 12-volt beacon. I do not have any plans to support 24-volt beacons. They're not very standard here in the U.S. Even the ones on big rigs are still only 12-volt beacons.
Anything you can pretty much,
the big rigs that have a 24-volt system.
Because pretty much any beacon we have you can plug into. We called it a cigarette lighter at one time. It's now called an accessory in the car, 12-volt accessory.
Yep. So I'll give you options, but you'll have to have at least a little bit of technical skill, or a friend with a little bit of technical skill. Because I can't build them and sell them.
Share the schematics with your friends. Man.
Yes, Taz, I agree with you. 24-volt beacon would be extreme overkill. It would probably light up your room like the sun.
Man, what if it was as bright as those beacons on Sid Modding's John Deere tractors? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't use them as often as I should because they are a little bit on the bright side.
Bright, but they're But man, North America, and I wish that when the beacon lights turn on, the hazard lights did too, but they don't.
Well, to be fair, they don't in a real vehicle either. Hit 2 controls there.
But they should be. But with the auto drive, that should be an addition to auto drive. Turn on beacon and hazard lights at the same time.
I forked the auto drive repo and am making some modifications to it that I'm going to submit back to him to have him hopefully include them, and that is one of those modifications. To
add flashers.
There you go. Yep.
Well, maybe
a setting that can be turned on and off.
Maybe for FS22, that might be nice.
Well, I intend for it to be an FS19's version of auto drive.
Look at me here. So. I'm doing the same thing again. I am riding around with a full flipping truck of carrots and hadn't unloaded them yet.
How come Brandy's not telling you that you're
I don't know.
Full
I guess she's like, she's playing that dumb farm game again. Don't he have a life? Can't we do anything? Can't we ever go out?
Yeah, Taz, sounds good. Like I say, I'll include schematics for a couple of different options, but and if you have very, very specific questions, I'd be happy to answer them. But I don't have the time to sit and walk somebody through it step by step. Is basically the limits. You know what I mean?
Arduino stuff isn't really hard though. I mean, it really isn't. When it comes to tech, it's probably one of the easiest techs to learn.
The Arduino part of it might not be, but the rest of the electronics might be.
That, I mean, the Arduino stuff, that stuff was fun in school. I mean, we made like stoplights and all kinds of crazy stuff.
When I worked at the hobby shop part-time for a little extra income and to get discounts on my hobby supplies, I created an Arduino circuit that I tried to get the car club guys that met there in the back room to buy off of me. That would give them a remote control where they could like light up their cars and turn the headlights on and off, turn You know, the brights on and off, turn the turn signals on and off, turn the stereo on and off, and it was all based around an Arduino with an MP3 player module for the sound effects. None of them bought it. Even after I demoed it to them, none of them wanted to buy it. Like, well, screw you guys then.
See, my friends were all into the other one. I'm having a brain fart. The one you could do and put Cody on and all that stuff. Raspberry Pi? That's it. You know, they would. And I was couldn't. But they were all into that. You know, I've tried. You know, and that's content stealing too. I mean, whether you agree with Cody or not, I've tried it before, but it's just it's not fair to the performer, I guess. But I know people who used to live by that stuff. But I worry it's the same as what DirecTV did, 15 years ago. They can come do the same thing to you.
Oh, crikey.
That's some awkward silence right now.
Oh, I think we're just getting tired.
Yeah, that may be so. Like I said, I was up at 5 this morning. I'm like your girlfriend. I got to be up at 5 and I got to be at work by 6.
Oh, she gets up at 3 and goes to work by 5.
Yeah, that one's.
Yeah. Brutal. That's why she goes to bed at 6:30 at night. I don't know. I think maybe we should call it at 9:30 anyway. I'm getting pretty tired myself.
Yeah, I think I think we've had a productive evening anyway. We've got.
Even if all you did was harvest carrots. And make an awesome announcement.
Well, the last time I think I only collected sugar beets, so I'm running about. It's pretty much a wash. So, but it's got to be done, and like you said, man, if people are tuning in to watch people play Farming Simulator, you know what they're tuning in for.
Yep. Well, and because of the challenge, we're not allowed to use workers on these annoying jobs, so...
Or anything that might help you make straight lines like GPS. But, of course, this equipment's too old. It wouldn't have it on it anyway.
Yeah.
In reality.
If anything here had it...
It's too bad one of those...
using...
Those 9RXs won't wash up on the shore.
So, in my other play, I haven't actually used guidance steering for GPS yet. But I know that because I don't have any tractors that would really have GPS, basically I will only allow guidance steering to be installed on tractors that offer a GPS receiver option in their configuration for the realism aspect.
But you know that some GPS is aftermarket add-ons, right? So check out especially with the White Star Farm tractor.
I want it to have the physical GPS dome.
Oh, it will. If you like that. Now, have you played any with the Field Boss?
The White Field Boss. I have not.
Download it and put GPS on it, because, man, it's awesome. It's got the wires running through the window to power the GPS and stuff. That's pretty awesome. So, that's definitely that's aftermarket, added after. But but just the realism to and kudos to the modder who thought, let's add the wires. Who thinks of that? I mean, that's paying attention to detail.
Now, if only it was on every tractor that way. Oh, wait. That's a lot of tractors.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's probably on more than one, but just ones that he himself was using, right?
But I mean, because I love the way that field boss is, because one of the options for the smokestack is a stolen case smokestack. Like, it's like got stolen parts off of it onto the tractor to make it run.
Oh, that's funny.
Got truck mirrors. I mean, it's like, dude, that one should really wash up on this shore. And it.
You're tempting
it does
me. You're tempting
fit about
me.
the age, I'm telling you.
And the only reason that you're tempting me is because we've got plenty of tractors here for a 4-player game in the like 65 to 90 horsepower range. We don't have a lot that are higher horsepower. You know what I mean?
Well, check out.
And
I like that field boss. I usually, whatever I play, that's usually either my farm tractor or my fertilizer tractor. And it looks good with dirt and fertilizer all over it.
Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry. Sometimes they do. Sometimes the vehicles do look better with a little dirt on them. It shows that they've been worked.
Yes. But they're not showpieces.
Yeah, exactly.
I vote that we just completely leave everything as it is when we're done and let Maddie wash them next time
Sounds like
around.
a plan. That's what you get for being under the weather.
We're so evil. Next session, you and I have a job.
Nice.
It involves chainsaws and a rusty old truck.
Oh my goodness, we going back to logging, y'all.
Uh-huh. This field that I'm topping right now has trees in the middle of it. A little tiny patch of grass with 3
And
trees.
we gotta, yep.
And you know what? They gotta go.
Yeah, they gotta go.
They gotta get gone.
And of course, we gotta clear so many trees anyway, so.
Yeah.
But I do, yeah, this will be next Thursday. I think Thursday night will be my stream night. It won't always be Luka's Island, I'm sure, but for right now, I'm enjoying the live multiplayer on Thursday night with these guys. So until we switch maps or do something else, then this is what we'll continue to do on Thursday night for a little while.
Yep. Till we get bored of it, basically.
And then we'll probably find another challenge or something else. We should get a fourth. We should get a fourth and play a map with some huge fields like County Line or something like that in multiplayer. Oh my goodness.
Well, weren't you supposed to be recruiting your wife?
I'm trying.
I thought she came up with the idea.
No, I've been trying to get her to play Farming Simulator since I started playing. If you guys have any ideas of how to get her to play the game with me, please let me know. Nothing works.
Well, I thought she said during our last stream that she was interested in joining us.
No, I said that. Did she?
Oh, my bad.
But maybe one day. I'm sure she's still watching too. Maybe one day we can talk her into it. I'm sure she's excited that we're going to be ending in about 4 minutes so she can go into bed. She's got to work early in the morning too.
Well, here's how you get her into it. You buy a steering wheel. You sit her down with the steering wheel and let her play and get into it and get excited. And then you have to buy her a steering wheel too.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm going to buy me a steering wheel first. I'm sorry. I'm going to be a little selfish on that.
You buy yourself a
Then it might be,
and once you got it, get her playing using your wheel. And once she gets hooked, then you buy her a wheel.
She says we never play no games together, but see, stuff like sports games and racing games, she beats me at all the time. And then I like to take my ball and go home, man. I'm a sore loser, y'all. I am not playing. I am a sore loser. So I don't want to play anything competitive. But even though, I mean, I'm pretty sure she'd be like, hey, let's on opposite farms and see who makes the most money at the end.
Well, you know, we kind of got that going.
That's what you guys got. I'm talking about she wants to be competitive with me. So,
right. So let's get her into our competitive series and give her her own farm so that she can kick your butt.
Yeah, I know you drive for a living, Brandy, but it's still a different kind of driving. You drive a school bus, not a tractor. But man, she's brutal. I mean, she not only am I a sore loser, she's a sore winner. I mean, she's rubbing it in your face, bad.
I might be guilty of being that way also. I can neither confirm nor deny.
we used to back in our younger days have rock band parties. I'm sure y'all remember that game, Rock Band. And she got a kick out of it every time something happened or my voice squelched and I got booed. She wanted to see me get booed.
Yeah. I would never be a singer. I can't sing.
So are we? It's cool because it's like 9:29. I'm thinking we just leave this stuff where it's at because we got to come back to it.
I planned on it. I in fact just shut off my tractor.
That's what I'm doing. I was asking because it's technically your save game.
But it's our
that
play.
Is true.
So.
But
as far as I'm concerned, we can leave equipment wherever we want to leave it. I'm not the OCD. Well, I am the OCD one, but I'm not so OCD that it has to always be parked in the yard in the same spot. It has a home. It has to be in its home.
Now, let's not bring that up when Maddie's not here to defend herself. And
that's why I said I love you, Maddie.
So
that she knows I'm just teasing.
But it's been
I mean, I get enough grief from her.
Yeah, we all do.
All right, I'm up on top of my tractor looking around.
I'm making my way back to the...
Oh, don't even bother.
I don't even know why I was just
Stay
talking.
right by your stuff.
I don't even know why I was just talking, but yeah. I was just walking. Right, I know I can exit out of anywhere.
Right, well... We have the mod that when you load back in wherever you save that.
But see, here's the thing. I was harvesting today, but she ain't going to let me harvest. She's playing next week.
Right, but there's some trucks there that you can drive.
That is true. That's true. So I'll stay right here.
Yeah.
Think about that.
All right, everybody.
Think about that field boss, and if you do put it in the game, let people know.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us and watching the mayhem. Sorry the stream's a little shorter tonight. We're both pretty bushed, and
but we had some exciting news.
Also, sorry for the chaos at the beginning.
We had some exciting news, short or not. I mean, try to get yourself a free copy of Farming Simulator 22.
Yep. All right, everyone. Have a good night, and I will see you on the next one.
Bye, y'all. Have a good one.
Oh.